What's up, folks? This is Josh back here from Inside Wrestling Truth, back with another video. This video is going to be multi-topic. We're going to talk about a lot of things in this video. We're going to talk about the state of we're going to talk about WWE. We're going to talk about the NFL's best trio, in my opinion. We're going to talk about sports fans of different sports, teams, along with other things. Address, some Saints fans that keep personal messaging me about the video that I made for my brother, Mac, and so let's get right on into that. First off, let's talk about me personally, my thoughts on the WWE. This is a wrestling channel, but anybody that knows me knows that I am a diehard Steelers fan. The Steelers are at 9-5 and can make the playoffs and win the division, so you will see more Steeler videos out of me. I just make Steeler videos usually after their games. I'm not in the TTC, but next year I plan on being in the TTC. But I want to talk about the WWE. Personally, for me, I grew up being a WWF fan. I've always followed the WWE. But as far as right now, there's just nothing there for me. I spend a lot of time watching Raws and SmackDowns and pay-per-views, and it's just, at this point in time right now, I'm just disinterested, and for the rest of this year, which is only about 2 or 3 weeks, I'm going to take a break from the WWE, so I won't be making any WWE videos really, but I will still be doing the Royal Rumble reviews every week. But yeah, as of right now, I'm done with the WWE for the year, though I will still follow independent wrestling, and I should have at least 1 or 2 more interviews from the indie scene this year. Now, a lot of people are asking me, if you know me, I am from Louisville, Kentucky. And people are like, are you, or did, a lot of people are like, you jumped on the Steeler bandwagon. No, motherfucker, I didn't. I've been watching the fucking Steelers since like 1990. When I started watching the Steelers, they weren't very good. My father and my uncle and my grandfather, all 3 were Steeler fans, and so I would grow up to be a Steeler fan also. Like when I first started watching the Steelers, it was the end of Chuck Noll's career. I remember the first Steeler game I ever watched was it was either Sunday night or Monday Night Football, and the Steelers got smoked by the Houston Oilers. This is when the Oilers had Warren Moon, Ernest Gibbons. Who else did they have back then? I can't remember. But like when I became a Steelers fan, it was the end of Chuck Noll's career. The quarterback was Bubby Brister. It was right before Barry Foster got there. Merle Hodge was there. We had Dermontti Dawson. We still had a decent defense. We had Woodson and Lloyd and all them boys. Hardy Nickerson. Guys like that is when I became a Steelers fan. And, that's how I became a Steelers fan, if you really want to know. For all the people that want to personal message me, But, you know, over the years, I've been fortunate that the Steelers are usually on the winning end of things. Not like the 70s or anything, but, you know, they haven't had many losing seasons since I've been a fan. I know they had 2 losing seasons when Cordell was there. I think it was like 98 and 99. And they had another one in 2000, and was it 3? Yeah, right before, when Tommy Maddox was there, right before Ben got drafted. So I've been fortunate to see the Steelers playing 4 Super Bowls. I've seen them win 2. I've also seen them lose 2. But I'm a loyal Steelers fan. No matter what happens, I'll always be a Steelers fan. And in my opinion, I think they have the most loyal fans in the NFL. I think that was proven Sunday in Atlanta. But that's just a little bit on how I became a Steelers fan. You know, I've met a few Steeler players over the years in person. Like, I was able to meet Greg Lloyd, Dermontti Dawson, Heath Miller, and Larry Foote. I got to meet all those guys, which was really cool. But that's how I became a Steelers fan. Something else that I want to talk about on this video is the best trio in the league. I think hands down, if you look at, I mean, the stats are there to prove it. The best trio in the league is in Pittsburgh. I mean, we got Roethlisberger, Le'Veon Bell, and Antonio Brown. Hands down, the best trio in the NFL right now. Now, I know Dallas Cowboy fans can make an argument that their guys are, but I would take Roethlisberger over Romo any day. I can run through you some stats right now. I got paper over here. I'm not like, like I ain't got a mind like that where I can just register everything. But like some stats on the year to just prove that they are the best trio in the league. We have Ben Roethlisberger, who is on pace to throw for 5,000 yards. At the moment, he has 4,415 yards, 29 touchdowns, and only 8 picks. He's having the best year of his career. And he also has 2 Super Bowl rings on his resume to back that up. That's why I take him, that's why I say he's better than Romo. Running back, Le'Veon Bell, I seen flashes of it last year. I said it before the season started that he was going to be a monster, and he has not disappointed at all. Just listen to some of the stats this cat has. Le'Veon Bell has 1,278 yards on the ground. He has 7 touchdowns rushing. Receiving, he has 765 yards and 3 touchdowns just catching the ball out of the backfield. I'd take him over any back in the league, easy. And then at wide receiver we have Antonio Brown. Before I get into that, by the way, Le'Veon Bell, just to show you a little bit of how great he's going to be. This being only his 2nd year in the NFL, he has already broke the franchise Steelers record for most yards from scrimmage in a season. It's like 2,000 and something, I don't know, but he's already broke that, and he's only in his 2nd year in the league. I think he will be the next great Steeler running back in history. And then we have Antonio Brown. Wow, definitely the best wide receiver in the game. You can disagree, you can knock it, you can hate it, but the stats are there. Nobody can cover this guy. He also this year had he's already broken the all-time Steelers list for receptions in the season. He broke Hines Ward's record from 2002 last week with 115 receptions, and he's still got 2 more games to go. He is aiming for Marvin Harrison's. Marvin Harrison has the all-time record for receptions, and Antonio Brown is only 20 receptions away, so he could possibly break that record also. But a little stat-wise on Antonio Brown, like I said, he has 115 receptions. He has 1,500 yards receiving and 11 touchdowns. Those are just some stats to back up why I feel they are the best trio in the league. You can disagree. There are other teams that have a good argument, like Dallas, and there are others. But something I want to talk about while we're talking about running backs, about Le'Veon Bell. I was watching some videos the other day on these guys from Cincinnati, and these motherfucking idiots. I'm not talking about all the Bengal fans. There are some that are cool, but there were these guys on here talking about how Jeremy Hill is better than Le'Veon Bell. Are you fucking smoking some Cincinnati crack? Like, for real, dude? It ain't even close, dude. I don't even know what to say about it, because it just don't make no fucking sense. I mean, he's a good back. Don't get me wrong, but on Le'Veon Bell's level, the only back in the league that I see that's on Le'Veon Bell's level is Murray from Dallas. And I hate Dallas, but I'm just saying. Yeah, I definitely think that they're the best trio in the league this year. Then to address something else, I don't have nothing against the Saints or their fans personally. I made a video a few weeks back. My partner, Mike Man 70, he was getting some heat from some Saints fans. So, I'm a Steeler fan. He's a Steeler fan. Of course, I'm going to back him up. Ain't none of these other motherfuckers on here going to back him up that's supposed so-called Steeler fans. I mean, so I stepped up to the plate and I told him that I had his back, and I always will have his back. He's Steeler Nation, man, and he's knowledgeable, and he knows about the game of football. Now, there's some of these guys on here that are Saints fans, and they just are loud, obnoxious, and talk a lot of mess. But there are also Saints fans on here that are knowledgeable, that know their football. I'm not talking about all Saints fans. You got, like I said, you got this in every fan base. It's not just the Steelers and the Saints. Every fan base that you watch has ignorant fans. It has knowledgeable fans. It's not just NFL. It's college basketball, college football, NFL, NBA, whatever sports you may watch. There's ignorant fans and there's knowledgeable fans. So no matter what fucking fan base you're from, if you're taking shots at one of my boys, I'm going to back them up. You know what I'm saying? It's just that simple. Some of these guys get on here and run their pie hole. And they were running about my friend, so I stuck up for him. This motherfucker, I don't know, like, if he's just loud and obnoxious, doesn't get any attention, needs a hug. Like, ain't nobody scared of you, dude, because you put some, rap music in the background and think you're a G because you're sitting on fucking YouTube smoking a blunt. Who gives a fuck? That don't mean nothing to me. For real. I mean nothing. But yeah, you have ignorant fans everywhere you go. But as, I wish the Saints the best of the luck the rest of the way. They got us. Maybe they'll win their division. But yeah, I just want to touch up on fans in the NFL or anywhere you have good ones and you have dumb ones. And also, this is like, if you're going to make Steeler videos, please announce the players' names right. I see guys on here. I'm not being mean. I'm just being honest and down to earth, and I'm just keeping it real, man. Like, you got guys on here that don't even know the players' names. Like, I was watching a video the other day from this one dude, and like, he was talking about Ryan Shazier, and I couldn't tell you. It took me like 5 times to go back and watch it to figure out who he was talking about. The same goes for Le'Veon Bell. Get his name right. You know, if you're going to make a video, get these names right. And then you got ignorant motherfuckers on here that are racist. And like, this motherfucker's racist, and he looks like a dyke, dude. He looked like a butch dyke, for real. Like, he looked like some kind of motherfucking puppet or something, man. I'm just in a rare form tonight, and like I said, you got ignorant sports fans everywhere you go. You know, if I have subbed to your channel recently and you're in the TTC, you know, it's because I respect you and I think you're a knowledgeable football fan. But yeah, that's about all I really wanted to talk about tonight. I want to get a few things off my chest. Shout out, like I said, to MacMan70. Shout out to some of the Falcon fans that were cool. You know, after the game Sunday, I can't remember the names offhand. I'd have to look them up, but you know, a couple of them gave me some shout outs. You know, shout out to my tag team partner Booker T, MacMan70, Harlem Heat and this bitch. Something else that I want to talk about that was the Kansas City Chiefs. All right, we got the Chiefs coming into Pittsburgh this week. You know, the Chiefs are a very good football team. You know, they could easily come into Pittsburgh and kick our ass if we ain't ready. So we'll just have to see. You know, they got the #1 red zone defense. They got one of the best backs in the league. They got a great coach in Andy Reid. So any of you Steelers fans that are overlooking the Chiefs, think twice, because they're going to come to play and be ready. And yeah, that's about it for this video. Just wanted to let y'all know what was going on and how I felt about some things. And hopefully I cleared up some of you people that, you know, it's Steelers, man. Steelers for life, baby. Peace.